Welcome to Fastang 444. In this video I will show you 7 final showdowns in the Hoonigan RS200 Evolution. I will add a few head-to-heads and highlights.
Arena shrinking!
This driving around was so that no one could engage in a head-to-head with me and complete a head-to-head. So that's why I was just kind of seemingly driving around aimlessly here. I will get over just east of this bend in the road, angled south towards the intersection that is ahead.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
You can see on the map this point I like to leave from and how I am directed towards the intersection that is ahead. This is Arena 11. The range of time to leave is 12 to 14 seconds. I will leave at 12 seconds.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Looks like the finish may be on the road that goes through the tunnels across the suspension bridge. Once I am on this bridge in the straightaway, I will open up the map so I don't crash. And when I do open up the map, I can see that's exactly where it's at. So I will use this hill to bank a right turn, and I am angled over towards the left edge of the hacienda that's ahead here, and that sharp turn I want to be right around here. Watch out for a few random trees. Get on the road, take it over to the finish. I do not even see another car on the mini map, so this will be an easy win.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
In this next game, I came over to this village, and this is actually really close to where that final showdown completed. And right when the arena shrinks, look at this. Jeep Trail Cat. I'm glad I stopped by this little village. It's a nice little village. And I glanced at the other drops. Then I will jump ahead. That field that was around that hacienda, that's where I'm at. Here's this car over here all by themselves. So I am trying to lead them away, I call this, where they are going away from the direction of a head-to-head. And I have the momentum. Let's see here. Here's that bank turn that I used earlier, but I will slow down and go to the right here on this dirt road. They wound up taking the paved road that is on the top of this hill to the right and have to come down through trees, and as they do, it looks like they wound up hitting a tree, and out of desperation they tried to ram me unsuccessfully. That'll buff right out. I'll just polish that when I'm done with this race. It's where I make an error in my route. I should go around these trees on that road to the right, and then angle over to the finish. but I am running into trees here, and it looks like they are going to win this, but they wind up running into a tree as well. So what I thought was going to be a loss wound up being a win. Now I'll jump ahead, where I am in a Hoonigan Focus RS-RX. Just completed a head-to-head and got into this, and here's this car behind me, chasing me. So I am going to pause here, wait for them to get near me, and engage in a head-to-head. Come on. Come on. Come on over. Okay, you're parked, I'm parked. I'm waiting you out. I see you coming. Here you go. It's on. And they are in a RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck. They were close enough where I could engage in a head-to-head, and off we go. And I know to go around the pyramids that are on the left there, a few random trees. And there is a tree just short of the finish here. You can go to either side of it. I wind up going to the left. See it there. And this is actually one of my favorite head-to-heads in the game. Usually I will go down that dirt road, wait for cars to complete a head-to-head, and stop at that intersection near Atlantis to Tula and snipe them. But this wound up going a different direction, and now I am getting in position.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
I am on the east side of Atlantis to Tula, just north of that intersection, for Arena 8. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave at 22 seconds.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, great. The finish is east of Guanajuato, so I will go through this greenhouse. I'm going to go a little to the left here. There's a bump in the middle of this field. The farther right you go, you'll hit it. Whoa! Fortunately, I didn't land upside down and reset. I flipped over on my wheels and over to the finish.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Here's the hacienda. I was taking a peek at this drop. It's a level 2, so I turn around and here's this car pretty much heading the wrong direction. So off we go, and the finish will be east of the pyramid strip. So I will roughly follow along this road that is highlighted, and I'm on the low side of this hill here on this dirt road. They are above this hill. They have to come down the hill and get through some trees. And here they come now. They get hung up in the trees, so I should be able to just go over here at an angle to the finish, and I should actually get over to the right on this road here, but I decide to take a direct route through the trees. Let's see how I do.
Arena shrinking.
I got this. One tree, and that just gave them enough time to catch up and almost get to the finish first. On sheer principle, I will take their Mercedes AMG GT and I will jump ahead. I am in the stadium, just inside the second to last arena. Just sitting here waiting for the final showdown. When it gets close to the arena to shrink, I will drive over and get in position for the final showdown. And here comes this car right at me. What are they thinking? I don't think they saw me. Oh, there was a car coming over on the side. Were they trying to engage in a head-to-head with them? I'm not sure. As I am heading to the finish, I see a car coming over that is not engaged in this head-to-head, that looks like they are trying to catch people as they complete head-to-heads and snipe them. So I will start heading over where I like to leave for the final showdown, decline the Funko, and leave them behind.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This is the point I like to leave from, angled towards the stadium. This is Arena 19. The range of time to leave is 17 to 20 seconds. I will leave it 19 seconds. Go between these trees and I slow down. I thought I might be early.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Where's the finish? Oh, there it is. It's over to the south, so I will go through the stadium parking lot. And I like this route actually because I am east of the stream and can avoid all the trees and obstructions other than this building I run into and give up the lead. So now I have to try and get back into this, and I hit another building and spin out, and at this point I think I might be out of it, but I am not giving up. Let's get a clean run the rest of the way through here and take a better route than they are taking. So I am going to stay east of the stream, go between these greenhouses that are ahead, and then up the hill over towards the finish. It looks like they are all going a more difficult route other than this one car that is in front of me. So if I can get ahead of them, I have a shot. They got hung up in the trees there. I kind of circled around. You might have noticed farther to the left, this was a clear route. And surprisingly, I got this win in.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
You can see where I'm located on this dirt road near Atlantis de Tula, and the head-to-head that finishes over on the left here originates on the other side of Atlantis de Tula. It's kind of a shorter head-to-head, and sometimes cars will park right at this intersection, and I could just pull ahead and get into a quick head-to-head that leads, as I mentioned, to the other side of Atlantis de Tula. And here comes a car. And let's see if I can't get them in a late head-to-head. I thought I got them. I must not have been close. So now I need to just drive around and spend some time. Yeah, there isn't enough time to complete a head-to-head anyway, so I will just get in position for the final showdown. And they come over, I think, out of anger, try to ram me. It's 25 seconds until the final showdown. You can see on the map where I am located for Arena 8. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds, and because of them coming around trying to ram me, I just will leave early and will have to adjust my speed as I exit.
Final showdown in 3, 2.
I'll go slightly to the left to avoid the shed and barn you see on the right.
1, go!
Now I want to go through this intersection ahead or through the greenhouse. Either one is fine. There are obstructions farther to the left. Alright, the finish is northeast, so I just need to get through the greenhouse area. Around these intersections are buildings and obstructions, so I will go after I get done flipping forward through the edge of this intersection. Now I want to get close to this dirt road over here that crosses the stream. There's a road configuration that's ahead where it's roughly shaped like a bird's head. I want to be through the bottom of the beak. Around the top of the beak are obstructions. You can see I just passed. Now just get through a few random trees over to the finish, it looks like here.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
Look at how I started this game. Ferrari P4, what a great start. I will jump ahead where I am up the volcano on Balkan Road, and I nicknamed this Balkan Road after I beat a famous Russian YouTuber, Balkan, right here. And here comes a AMG GT heading the wrong direction on Balkan Road, so just over to the finish, and they will not be making the final showdown. As I I was leveling up, I could see another car just completed a head-to-head, was going over to where I was, so I circled back around where they wouldn't catch me going the wrong direction like the AMG GT that I just beat. And there is a car in front of me that is completing a head-to-head. I thought I could pull forward and engage in a head-to-head with them.
Arena shrinking.
As I get closer, I can see they were kind of parked on the other side of where the finish would be, and they would have just pulled forward and eliminated me. So I wound up going up to get in position for the final showdown.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
What I like to lead from is just right of these two boulders. You can see on the map where this is located. I am angled south towards what I call the gap, the dark green down the side of the mountain. It's a clear route. This is Arena 18. The range of time to leave is 13 to 14 seconds. I will leave it 14 seconds. It appears I'm the only one trying to time my exit down the side of the mountain.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
It looks like the finish is in Muleg. I open up the map and confirm that, so I will angle over towards Horizon, Mexico, and get on the road that goes through Horizon, Mexico. At this point, I will angle over to the left. There's actually a gap between a few buildings on this line. Not that building, but where the kind of dirt road is, I know there's a gap right there. And I just can take this over, zigzag through the city, over to the finish here.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
I just completed this head-to-head with seconds to spare before head-to-heads were canceled.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
I'll pause this here. Final showdown in 21 seconds. Where I like to leave is at the bend in the road just ahead. I'll show you on this map where I would normally leave from. This is Arena 2. The range of time to leave is 19 to 22 seconds. As I mentioned, it's 21 seconds, so I need to start heading directly to the exit.
Final showdown in 3, 2,
My timing couldn't have been much better.
1, go!
It looks like the finish is in Guanajuato. I'll open up the map here in the straightaway, and it is, so I will continue on this line going off-road and then back to the road that is highlighted that goes into Guanajuato. A few random trees to watch out for on this line. Road that leads into Guanajuato, and the other two opponents are heading into a wall that is on the perimeter of the city. I know to slow down at this turn here. There are buildings on the left that you will run into and stop abruptly. Now just take this over to this left turn. Have a right turn just before the finish. Another great win in the Hoonigan RS200 Evolution.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
I'll show you this part early on in this game. You can see there's 42 drivers left, and look what I find, a level 7 Jeep Trailcat that will jump start getting into the higher level cars real quick. I'll show you this in slow motion where I am chasing this Nissan Tsuru. This car was chasing me, so I actually led them to the perimeter, turned around on them, engaged in a head-to-head. It winds up being a MG Metro. This is a strategy in head-to-heads I call the lead away, leading them away from the direction of a head-to-head and turning around on them. You can actually beat higher level cars using this strategy. In this case, I happen to have the higher of the two level cars.
Shrinking!
Jump ahead where I am in position for the final showdown near this Y-shaped intersection. I'll insert two maps here. This one shows you where I am located, right near that Y-shaped intersection directed towards the stadium. This is Arena 19. The range of time to leave is 17 to 20 seconds. The green arrow is actually an alternate that I randomly use if I am in a lower level car trying to influence the finish. But in this one, I will leave at 18 seconds heading the traditional direction east towards the stadium. If I had a road vehicle, I would stay on the road. I am an off-road vehicle, so I will take a straight line through these trees. I thought I might be early, so I slow down through here.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
The finish is east, so I will go through the stadium. I will get a little to the left, slow down and angle to the right here. You can see some buildings on the left that I avoid on this line. Now the point I am directed towards is in between these two hills. And there is an intersection on the mini-map. I want to try and go right through that intersection, avoiding obstructions that are off on the right just before and after this intersection. Now I will angle slightly to the right here. You can see there's a hill with some trees on it over to the left. And this next point I'm going towards the roads that are configured in the shape of an eagle's head. Go right through the top of the eagle's head. Take this over to the finish. This is a pretty dominant win here. The other vehicles are not even on the mini map. This will be the 7th win in the Hoonigan RS200 Evolution.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you do, I need your help. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, so just click that link on the bottom right.